Hello, everybody. Hello out there in TV land. Welcome to another episode of Cause for Paws for Bowie Claw. Thank you very much for joining us today. And I would like to say a special hello to everybody out there who has a pet, everybody out there who's rescued a pet. I thank you very much. Claw thanks you very much. And today we have some special guests with us. Right now I'm trying to hug my dog, and hopefully she'll go, there we go. Okay, now we're set. Thank you very much. All right. First of all, I would like to say my name is Connie Carter. I'm the host for today's show, and I would like to give you a little bit of update on what's been happening with Bowie Claw. Just wanted to remind you that the mission of Bowie Claw, it's very, very important. The mission of Bowie Citizens for Local Animal Welfare, which stands for CLAW, or CLAW stands for that, is to advocate for the interest and welfare of animals in the city of Bowie and the greater Bowie area. Our primary objective is to establish a system that ensures the care and placement of Bowie's homeless animals and return of lost pets. And if you would like to know a little bit more about our organization, it is a nonprofit organization. We are located out of Bowie. Please go to our website at bowieclaw.org. You'll see a lot of the information about our organization, as well as any upcoming events that we might have. And Abigail's having a good time. She's doing good. All right. So anyway, besides what we want to do with it is to promote a local animal shelter, we'd like to promote responsible pet ownership, encourage spay, neutering of all companion animals, and support the protection of animals and assist in the enforcement of cruelty to animal laws. So there's a lot we have planned, a big, big job, and we need help. We need volunteers. So if you would like to volunteer, please contact us. Go on our website, contact us, email us. We're always willing to have you stand by us and join us in our fight. So right now, what I'd like to do is give you an update on our PAC program, Pet Assistance and Care Program. It was started in April of 2009, and we are presently working with the Interface Food Pantry located at the CCPC Church in Bowie. And it is for assistance for the Bowie families who are presently in the midst of having a problem feeding their pets, caring for their pets, because of this hard economy that we're going through. We are collecting food and kitty litter. Right now we're working with about 32 pets, and every week it is climbing. So we need help. We need donations. We need canned dog food, canned cat food, kitty litter, doggy and kitty treats. And due to the storage limitations that we have, we would really like to have gift cards so we can purchase the dry food or any special food that we need for those special diets that are out there. We presently have drop-off locations at Long and Foster Marketplace, Prime Care Animal Hospital in Gambrills, Maryland, and the Old Town Pet Groomers in the rear of Hilltop Plaza. Now, for the past events, you'll see I have a really cool shirt on. Best Friends Walk. We recently had a wonderful walk, and it was wonderful, even though it poured down raining. It was October 17th, and we raised about $3,500, which was really good.
Oh, wow, that's good.
Anyway, we are now making plans for our event for next year, and we hope that we will see a lot more people out there. Even with the rain, we had a great turnout. So we thank everybody who was there. We thank our sponsors. There are too many to mention, but we thank everybody for their support for this event. Any upcoming events we have, Family Portrait with Your Pet. That is going to be held at the Prime Care Animal Hospital in Gambrills, Maryland, on Saturday, November the 14th, from 1 till 5, maybe 6. Depending on how many, because we're getting booked in. We've got to see what's happening. A lot of people want their family. Great for holiday cards. Pets with Santa. We're going to have December 5th, 1 to 5 or 6, because I think the dock is almost full, at Old Town Pet Groomer in the rear of Hilltop Plaza. And then we have Pets with Santa at Prime Care Animal Hospital, Saturday, December 12th. Also from 1 to 5 or 6, depending, but you need to call. And you go on our website and you get their phone numbers and all the information on the event. For information on any of the upcoming events, go to buoyclaw.org. And also, one last reminder as well, please sign up with the City of Bowie for your pet alert. Because if you lose your pet, what are you going to do? Where do you go? Who do you call? Not the Ghostbusters. You got to go on to Pet Alert. We need more people signing on there because it is a very, very good website. And one last thing, we're looking for a donation of shelves for a storage unit. We need to stock all of our stuff up there. Easy Storage gave us a storage unit for use, and we're trying to store canned food and our event stuff, our canopies and things like that there. So we definitely are looking for a donation for very, very, very cheap. Very cheap shelves. Okay? So thank you very much. Okay, that's it for the announcements. Whew. Okay, now moving on to our special guest. We have, as a matter of fact, I'm first going to introduce my co-host today. That is Karen Garrettson. She's the Vice President of Claw. Hello, Karen.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you, fine. Thank you very much, and you?
Good, thank you.
Okay, good. And a very, very special guest I'd like to welcome today is I was going to say my vet, but
Mine
I
too.
really don't go to a vet. My pet goes to a vet, Abigail, and goes to Dr. Martin. She is actually at a Prime Care Animal Hospital in Gambrels, Maryland. Welcome, Dr. Martin.
Thank you.
Anyway, thank you very much. She is here because today is going to be Ask the Vet. There are a number of things that I talk to her all the time about. Abigail goes to see her. Abigail loves her because she just runs right in there. So, which is unusual, isn't it, for a vet? So think about that. So we wanted to go over a few topics that we've discussed and we felt was important for the viewers to know. So the first thing that I would like to talk about, I'm not allergic to dogs or anything either. First thing I'd like to talk about is microchipping. Microchipping is something that I know Abigail is microchipped, but why would you want to get your dog microchipped? Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Microchipping was started to have a way to permanently identify a dog and to an owner when a dog gets lost. And that can be from something as simple as you opened the door and your pet, and this can be for cats as well, they also microchip horses, but it's a way of permanently identifying an animal to an owner.
Excuse me, they microchip horses?
They microchip horses too.
Wow.
And that's very important when horses are being shipped internationally. You want to be sure that the animal that you purchased is the animal that shows up. And so they have microchipping in it, and a lot of international shipments, they will chip the animals. International shipment of animals in general, even if you're going to countries that have quarantines for rabies, the animals have to be microchipped so that they're permanently positively identified. So, but on a smaller terms or in smaller way, this is something as simple as you're opening a door and your animal gets loose. You open a car door and you're traveling and your animal gets loose. You want to know that your animal will come back to you. There are plenty of stories that animals have traveled with people and traveled across country, and people have opened their car doors, animals get loose, and then they have managed to actually find their way back home by way of their microchip. So what a microchip is someone will implant either at a shelter or at a rescue group inside this. It's basically the size of a grain of rice.
Can you guys get on this? It's very, very tiny.
Very tiny.
It's like, what, about half an inch?
Yeah, then more than a half an inch.
Very, very tiny.
And it's very thin.
They're zooming in on that now. Very tiny.
And what this does is gives the animal a code for, can you see it?
Yeah, there you go. You
okay.
See?
And so what happens with this is that is then implanted into the animal. It is done with a needle. I have less reaction to these than I do when animals are vaccinated. It is done so quickly. We usually feed them during it. They're usually so preoccupied with getting their treat, they don't even know that we've put the chip in. So they really don't bat an eye with it. And I've even microchipped cats. They don't tend to know.
Wow.
Some animals will do them when they're younger. We'll do them when they're asleep for their spay or under anesthesia for their spay. So what this does is that when the animal is then loose and someone brings an animal to our office or brings it to a shelter or a rescue group, we have scanners, and these scanners, as this one happens to be put out by a company called Home Again,